From Salcombe to St Ives, from Falmouth to the Isles of Scilly, you only have to say the phrase second homes to elicit strong opinions almost everywhere you go. It's almost become a sort of shorthand for how the Southwest has evolved over the past few decades. There are, of course, two sides to every story. Businesses like this clothing shop in Hale say that without visitors to the county at this time of year, they wouldn't be able to survive.
We rely on the footfall that holidaymakers bring in. Hale is a touristy place, so there is a bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, there is problems with these people that have got the extra houses that aren't being let to our locals, but on the other hand, we need the holiday trade.
Cornish campaigners say the time has come for the government to step in and ensure there is enough housing to go around.
I'm not saying that let's not have any tourism, but you have to understand that if we continue the way we are, we're going to lose huge amounts of infrastructure. Like, we've got ridiculous shortages of staff at Treliske where waiting lists are beyond ridiculous. So we need to really think carefully about continuing to rely on these properties going for short-term letting.
The government today launched a consultation which could result in second homeowners needing planning permission if they want to use their property as a short-term holiday let. Cornwall Council's housing boss says in principle he supports the plan.
The holiday let and the tourist industry is extremely important. You end up with people who need those houses, some of those houses to buy or to rent, also work in the industry that's taking up some of those houses as well. So it's a really finely balanced position to be in. On the one hand, we want to encourage as many tourists into Cornwall to spend as much money as possible. And on the other hand, we still need to provide housing for people who live locally.
Well, and the government is concerned that in some parts of the country where there are large numbers of holiday lets, places like Devon and Cornwall, large numbers of homes are being let out for holiday use, which is making it harder for local people to get on the housing ladder, to afford homes to buy and to live in. That's why the consultation is going to look at giving local councils the power through the planning system to control how many homes or which homes can be used for holiday lets, because we think it is important to make sure that people, young people in particular, in places like Devon and Cornwall, can get onto the housing ladder.
If approved, the new ruling could be passed into law later this year. Sam Blackledge, ITV News.